Be the surprise in someone else's story. That's what I just heard. Greetings, I am Divin3Sunflower. Mystical Mama, it's coffee time. Didn't get to it yesterday, but today we're going to start off with the Angels and Ancestor Oracle deck because I need some answers. Be the surprise in someone else's story. Oftentimes we hear be comfortable, or you will be the villain, or you are the villain in someone else's story, but it's giving surprise. It's giving a surprise is coming soon. Friday, so it's Monday. Friday I found $5. And that was an unexpected surprise. And so I asked for the ancestors of highlight from the four corners of the world and all of the angels to guide me through this reading. Help me identify, what does that mean to be the surprise in someone else's story, and anything else that we need to know for the week. Ashe, let it be so. Am I pulling from this side? Yes. Okay. They say you don't even need that side. The answer is within. Let's move the coffee out the way. I saw the fox card and I heard foxy lady. 3. We going hunting? This one? Both of them? This card is hiding. All right. Are these one reading? No, 2 separate readings. All right. 2 readings in one. I heard, and another one. Ashe. So I will pick another card separately. The first card that came out was Broken Arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. So no war. Choose peace. And the Shield Maiden, because she said, I stay ready, but we're not going to fight. We're going to make plans, and we're going to focus on said plans, but we are going to embrace the energy of peace. So I'm seeing green pastures. I'm seeing water, flowing water. Not quite a river, maybe like a creek. The flow of water that maybe started at a waterfall. It's giving, a mountain in the mystical forest, of course. And seeing a gathering of people, indigenous people, taking a break. They've been on a journey. I see mugs, clay pots of cups, passing of water, refreshing their body with the water. Ashe. But it's just a peaceful vibe. It's giving that the war has been over. The war has ended, and now we are rebuilding collectively, as a community, as a tribe. Yes. I see mothers with babies. I see people of all ages. It's giving collective planning, community, rising and building. embrace the energy of peace. Even though I have my red head wrap and I hear the sirens and my shirt says I am unstoppable. Because I do tap into my warrior side, you heard? Oh, please be okay, everybody. That was an ambulance, y'all. Energy of peace. Embrace that. I'm hearing sharpen your tools. I'm hearing your mind is a very powerful tool. How will you sharpen your mind today? I heard read a book. Research something. I had an image the other day of, oh, what is that thing called? Come on, old school, put it in the chat. You know, when we had to do some research, we went to the library and you was looking at the newspapers and that big old bulky machine. I feel like it starts with a P and it's escaping me. Periodicals? Yeah, but more than that. Put it in the chat. It'll come to me, I'm sure, later as I'm going to walk to the gym. But it's giving research. I'm hearing lineage. I'm hearing connect with your lineage, with your past. And because there's so much disconnection, you may have to go to the archives. It's giving Ellis Island. I need to go. It's giving, is it even open? Oh, no Siri to ask. It's giving, do some, now I'm hearing genetics. I'm hearing, do some research on your lineage. Take that as you will. I just heard compass, direction. I don't know why my hand is moving like a snake. Kundalini rising. The next message within this reading, 2 cards came out, and it's the Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Angel vibes. Love and let yourself be loved. And then the Seer. See beyond the current situation. I'm going to send this to my friend, because we was just texting about some things. And this is hit. It feels like an answer for me. And I know that this also may resonate with some of y'all because I'm a mirror. We're a mirror. Some of the things that I touch upon, I have already graduated, elevated from. And so it qualifies me, and I've been chosen to talk about these things, to show you that there is hope on the other side, that you could be a whole year unemployed and still get through it, and it ain't gonna be easy, but then it will get better. And ask for help. Community resources. Ask for help. There's help out there. There are fees that can be waived. Ask. Apply for those jobs. It may take some months for it to open, but you have to be in it to win it. That's what I'm hearing to tell you. Work on the resume. I heard it's ancient and dusty, like a dinosaur. Listen, my ancestral core, they don't play no games. Work on your resume. Use strategically the keywords in the job that you want and add them into your resume. And don't lie on it either, because you may get busted. Because I remember, just, people fudge on their resume, and then what? I'm hearing some of y'all need to take a course, a training. It doesn't make you less than. It just means you are sharpening your mind. So back to that first message, right? How do you sharpen your mind? Take a class, a training. Educate yourself. You want to know about something? Do the research. Educate. Find a mentor. But it's giving C beyond the current situation. For some of y'all, this is going to be work related. For others, it's going to be love related. For some, it could even be both. Things are not where we want them to be right now. You're being called to see past that. See past the optical illusion. See past the fog. Because I heard it was greener. It's beautiful. There's peace after the war. My heart goes out to those that are experiencing war right now. All kind of wars, even the war in your mind. The prison in your mind. Some of us are free, but not free at all because we have shackles in our mind. Today, may the shackles of the mind be broken so that the collective can elevate and find their purpose. Ashe. Woo! Heart, guardian. It was coming up yesterday, heartbrokenness. Love and let yourself be loved. It is okay. It is time. You don't have to suffer in silence and be miserable, and beware. Don't allow misery to keep your company, is what I'm hearing. You may have some friends that are in, I'm hearing, a man-hater phase. Don't allow them to dictate. Oh, child. Which one? This one? Which other one? This one? All of these? No. The first one? Yeah. Okay, perfect. I got the next message. Don't allow people where they're at to influence where you want to be. That includes everything. In love, in career, in business. You want to be an entrepreneur, but they're putting their fears on you. Like, that's their fears. Don't fall into it, okay? Let's ring the bell on that. I said I was a mirror. And the mirror guardian came out. Another angel, divine mother, it looks like. And it says, take time to reflect. The mirror shows the astros. We are connected. We are connected as above, so below. We are connected to the stars, to the ethers. Take time to reflect. Take time to reflect who you are, whose you are, where you come from. Don't know, start asking the questions. To whom? To your higher self, to the divine, to family, to friends, to the archives. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. People talk about shapeshifters in a negative way, but it's almost like, okay, I got my head wrap on. And I love my head wraps. Shout out to my head wraps. And I got different colors. And I make it look good. I go to the gym sometimes in my head wrap, sometimes in a handkerchief. I go everywhere with my head wrap. I go to work with my head wrap. Visit clients with my head wrap. Sometimes I take it off. There have been seasons. Usually I take it off for the summer. I don't know if I'm going to do that this year. But people know me. The people that know me, they've seen my style change. Because there was a time I didn't wear head wraps at all. And I've been wearing head wraps for a couple years now. But I've always liked wearing something on my head. And so most people know me for wearing hats and the big hats and fedoras because that was my style, and maybe a bucket hat here and there, or a fitted cap. I love headgear. So it's changed, right? I'm looking into this golden coin type of thing. But the point is, I shift my look. I change my look. I transform my look to how I'm feeling, to where I'm going, right? Going to a fancy event, I got my fancy gold head wrap, and I want to get some more. The energy that I'm tapping into, the vibe that I'm seeking, the color will determine that. Transform and unveil your gifts. Whew. Shout out to my honeys. Some of y'all, like, still getting to know me. Been around for about a year on YouTube. And, the algorithm, hey, algorithm, put me in. I'm ready. We ready. They need me. Even my videos, I tend to have more high energy. I'm cool where I'm at right now. This is what it's giving. Right? There's a calmness. There's a calmness that I feel. And my gifts were unveiled a little more yesterday, I feel. I don't always go into trance, but I'm starting to notice it happen more and more. And I won't be surprised if there is a day that I go into full trance. and it's going to be what it's going to be. Some people may embrace it. Some people, it may scare them. Listen, these are my gifts, and they are being unveiled before your eyes. And I love that for me. And I am no longer scared or worried of what people will think, because a couple years back, I was worried about what people would say about my head wrap. And I'm a grown-up. Like, what does it matter, right? But I did. Like, how will people treat me? Are they going to be mean to me? Are they going to treat me weird? Are they going to think I'm weird? Who cares? That's where I've graduated to. So much so that now the head wrap is my identity. People know me from a head wrap. So, whoop, there it is. I heard to read from the book because I'm missing something. I did get a little personal with that card, but transform and unveil your gifts. And the shapeshifter says, if I can find it, because then we have the traveler. We have the mirror guardian, the shapeshifter, and the traveler. Come on, shapeshifter. Okay. Take your time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. So the shapeshifter is in shamanic traditions, either an animal that has the capacity to change between species, or a shaman who has the capacity to transform into an animal to go journeying. If there is a wild animal you are particularly drawn to or fascinated by, it's probably because you can transform into one in your meditation or journeying practice to go exploring the other worlds. When you shift into animal form, you can see the world through different eyes and tap into the animal's survival skills to help yourself through a particular situation. Let me tell you, do you remember what I said at the beginning of the reading? My eye landed on a fox. Thank you, my fox animal guy. Look, for whatever you feel a fox is, they clever. And I love that for me. That is clever. Listen, foxes are resilient. And shout out to my niece, Priscilla, who had me help her with a school project years ago. I don't know, she might have been in the first grade. And it was winter break, and she had to do like a project on her favorite animal. And she said it was the red fox. Not just any fox, but the red fox. And we did our research, and we found out that the red fox can live wherever it wants because it's resilient and it's clever and adaptable. And why wouldn't you want those qualities? The red fox thrives in the countryside and the city. I'm a city girl. I mean, not in actions, like in physical space. I live in the city of New York. And you gotta be on point. And you gotta be clever. And so, got some work to do on my own. Because my fox is calling me. And I want to know, what would you have me to do? So now, tap into your animal spirit is what it's giving. And honor the strengths of said animal. And I believe that's what it was that I needed to break down. Now the traveler, welcome any opportunities to travel either to the outer world or to your inner world. The traveler represents the gypsy spirit within. Opportunity to move in a new direction is coming your way, and ancestral wisdom is encouraging you to welcome it with open arms. Going on a trip is an exciting process because not only do you learn about the world, you also learn about yourself. There's an awakening. Often such journeys can be lonely, but it can teach you. You are never alone. Your angels and ancestors are there for you. There's more, but I heard Spirit is going to give me. I said compass, didn't I? I did. I know I did because I'm looking at it. I was in my drawer and I found my compass. So my gypsy spirit guide. I'm sorry. She's calling me. She said, you have been neglecting me, señorita, and it's time for us to talk. The compass. The compass. So this message is also for me. I say, traveler, move in a new direction. So whatever it is that you're doing, it's time to not necessarily stop doing it, but change direction. Maybe you're at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads. It's giving, and you have to make a decision. Well, the traveler, the gypsy spirit guide is saying, move in a new direction. And only you can decide. And I'm hearing there's a fear. I don't know which way to go. Meditate on it. And ask your higher self, which direction will yield me the best results? Which direction is going to help me to get to my higher self? Because you may, I believe most people are going to choose the easier direction if they knew it was the easier direction. Why wouldn't you? Right? But then what are you going to learn? Do with that what you may. I am Divine Sunflower, Mystical Mama. Hit the like, share, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy the honey tribe. It's sweet over here. I got to go. Tap in. Tap in. And do me a favor. Go watch some other videos. Peace.